loses the lane by like 15-20%. I think that's okay. It's not too bad. His hero can do a lot later.
Top lane, a lot of damage being done to S4. Crystallize will take the first blood for himself.
The game gets really difficult to play, and one of your supports is AA, who also can. At the very least, your killer lane is very strong here. They will snap on S4. He is dead.
He is donezo. That is a level 1. Sven Lina.
Oh, I was thinking that when you said a more old school combo, I immediately thought Sven. Yeah.
Oh, Slayer! Tried to put FNG on a clip that was really close, but ends up getting Fire Blast. Maybe A Blast will connect, but it looks like he'll be fine. I'm not gonna attribute shift any
to strength. Don't do it.
Yeah, don't morph to anything, please.
Don't do it. Didn't do it.
I will put you on some fails for sure. Oh, Rubik is gonna get demolished. What's that pop there? Super dead.
And that's what happens if you... Just like against Secret, that they're struggling to find opportunities that they want is they have two heroes without wave clear. One of them is the support and one is the carry. So if the Lions keep just pushing these waves all the time with Wyvern, Morph, Quap, and Beastmaster, it's more telegraphed what you're doing. And it makes your plays a bit more difficult.
The AO misses onto the Morphling, who's very healthy right now. The arena pops up. Nikobaby was stunned inside for a little bit as the Ogre Madden will be the first to fall.
Alright.
Phantasm has already been used just to take the tier 1 tower, and they weren't even able to do that.
Go right away, but he knows there's heroes there at least.
Arena ready to go.
It's placed.
Line's now too far back. Yeah, Aliens is smoked right now. There's the blink inside S4, but initiation onto Mars now. He's already at half HP thanks to that Weplay. Crystallize that half HP. He's going to use his ult. It's going to be mostly decimated from the Queen of Pain, but the stuns are there to get him low. Looks like he is going to live just barely. Another Winter's Curse onto Crystallize. He might be finished off with that Splinter's Blast. It's a 2-for-1 now. Slayer extremely low with absolutely no mana to speak of. Nikobaby is going to continue to chase though. AA ult looks like it will clip Nikobaby. Runs into it, in fact. So probably
for Aghanim's on Void Spirit. So could be a turning point for Navi, but so far Alliance just getting the better macro.
Step into the A blast coming in the spear. That is more than enough to take out that Morphling. And now Crystallize will continue on to destroy Mr. Wyvern. Or yeah, Mrs. Wyvern. I'm so sorry. I got the huge kill.
Yeah.
S4 it does have Roar.
Oh, but they're in such a bad position.
It's gonna break up. There's the Roar on top of the Orchid. And Crystallize is in a lot of trouble. Double Orchid, in fact. And yeah, that's a lot of damage, a lot of lockdown, a lot of silence. Link Dagger, that's gonna help their initiation a lot in these fights. I feel like other fights are just walking up and finding somebody, which has been fortuitous so far. That'll just amplify things as Handskin. We'll be working on the same item, so double blinking coming fairly soon for Lions. Crystallize will be found by the multi-cap. Pasha pops in with his ult. He's actually gonna spear Handskin away. Here comes the AA ult on top of Limp and the Morphling. Looks like he will finally go down, but it's a 1-for-1. Both carries are dead in this fight. Pasha gonna dive this tier 1 tower, which is living on a sliver of HP. S4 not able to really save anybody here. 2-for-2 as the AA drops as well. FNG continue on inside the trees. There's the Orchid applied to Mars, and he's going down extremely fast to these Necro units. The buyback onto the Wyvern, who has yet to use Winter's Curse, is not really needed though, as Magical is the last remaining member of Navi to scurry away. And this could open up Roshan potentially. No more from though.
Well, he's hoping to get Fire Blast, I think, but
so we don't get literally anything else. Oh, the jump in with that newly picked up Blink Dagger. Looks like Rubik will be the one to fall, but it might be a trade with S4's life, and indeed it is. It's like FNG is going to walk away with barely any HP, but they do find the Void Spirit limp inside the trees. Blink is available, but will use its full effect, but he gets speared into Mars's ult. Ice Blast incoming, and that is going to be another easy kill for Navi, although Golden Great saves him for a little bit. CP takes down, Nikobaby pops the BKB and is going to town on the Crystallize, and Pasha did fall in that engagement. Buyback onto the Void Spirit, but the CK does die in time, and I'm not sure if Magical wants to continue on with this. Just picking CK is your disadvantage already. That's 4. Oh, he blinks in place. Gonna get silenced up. Magical's Agnes there does get his rule off, but will die shortly after. It's gonna set up a little bit extra time for the Quap to come in. Limp not able to stop this TP, but they will find the trade.
FNG very close.
Aegis time, so they know that it is down. He sees Handskin, he's gonna go for him. Spear into the Mars ult. That's Handskin getting quite low. The clone base will keep him alive, and the rest of Alliance are gonna try to take him out, but Pasha with the cheeky spider legs onto the high ground, attempting to get out, but the Winter's Curse will ensure he does not do so. And this is gonna be his death. But they do lose
FNG.
Ogre. Yeah, they get FNG on the other side. See if
Magical
Alliance
has an
can
illusion
fight
top
this.
that could deny 2 bounty runes right now, but it's just running past them. Might not be paying attention.
Sad. Yes.
And once again, oh, I like the
Could
setup
have
from
been
Navi.
for those-
I like it. I like it.
Onto a couple of Nikobaby has to pop the BKB. Still a silence onto S4. Primal Roar is available. He can choose to use it on Crystallize, but will instead run away, knowing that the CK has used both BKB and Phantasm. That is a huge win overall. They're going to go back in with Limp, silencing into the Primal Roar onto Crystallize, and Nikobaby just become clean him up very easily. Sonic Wave is there as well. It's a 2 for none in this mini engagement. Or 1 for 0.
So they landed Ice Blast, they get the Reality Rift off, but they don't get to Chain Stun on the lift. They're gonna try to get this time. It's good though.
Oh my! Morphling deleted. Limp forced to use his Yules. He's very low though, and that's the stolen waveform from Slayer. If with that, Alliance has to GTF. But this is not like a right-click build at all that he's gone, so I'm very surprised that he went for that.
Definitely is.
It does clean up waves very easily though. Lincoln is popped into the and he is dead. He is super dead. We're gonna have a team fight here. The buyback gone.
That could
CK is destroying Slayer, his teammate. Bye-bye, my friend. S4 gets off the Primal Roar, but he's gonna get saved into a spear into the arena itself. Looks like he's gonna have a couple buybacks from Navi now. Morphling getting very low. Strengthening up though with that Satanic. Very nicely done. Crystallize will find his way to the grave. So these buybacks are all for none, it looks like, for Navi potentially. Magical's just gonna have to run away. Spear, not really gonna do a whole lot. And it looks like Alliance are gonna be able to clean this up very nicely. The stolen spear onto the Void Spirit. And down he goes. Pasha, you'll be able to prevent a little bit of damage, but that's the entirety of Alliance. Spartan style will not work for you. The Phalanx, kind of surprised he aided, but they might be able to finish it like you said. We'll see. FNG walking to the enemy fountain for some reason.
Oh.
Telekinesis into a cold feet. No follow-up yet, but Mars gonna be up. Mars buys back with 5 seconds left. He has to defend here. We're gonna jump in with that Mars ult. CK pops the BKB. He's just gonna wait for him out, and that means the AA blast will completely miss. He's gonna wait from the other side. Just over the throne. No point in killing it here as an Alliance.
Around that Monkey ulti, Disruptor ulti, and the Stampede has to be pitch perfect. You're playing into Dragonite, Panda, SF. They will be running at you very early on. And all of these heroes like scale throughout the game, right? There's not this one...
Skin already forced to use a salve. So in terms of the regen game, Navi definitely ahead in this lane thus far. Crystallize off to a decent start. The range creep does get denied. Oh boy. How tilting can it be? Kinetic Field will keep S4 in place. The Jingu does connect, and the Boundless Strike with that proc. Beautifully done. Actually dodges the ink. 11 and 5.
I don't know. We've seen so many Dragon Knights just own in lane. Like maybe my read on the hero is wrong.
Telekinesis and a hook stomp again. One more right click should do it, and they will find it in the end. It's going to be a courier death as well. FNG on the run. Do they have enough to take him out? Negative, but very bad about himself right now. Hanskin is getting chased in the bot lane in the meantime. Ilias going to get thunderclapped. Crystallize is here to zone him out.
Hanskin's dead.
Again applied to Hanskin. Down.
That was about as close as it gets. I think he got overkilled. If Monkey is Jingu's running, I don't think they kill him with 3 heroes. So you need to execute it much more crisp to make it work. And Limp kind of wants to push mid anyway, rather than go ganking. So
Hanskin getting chased by the Disruptor, but Limp pops the Dragon form, applying a little pressure to Rubik. FNG is going to get caught off guard though. Was pressuring Medusa in the jungle a little bit. Limp is going to get Inkswell as they're completely surrounding him. We'll see if he's tanking enough. Jingu Mastery with the Boundless Strike finally does proc. Not sure they'll have
5 seconds. That ruins Monkey King if he doesn't hit you and build up Jingus, but just fully obsessing over getting this high damage build for his Grimstroke.
Nikobaby being forced out of the river as Crystallize will pick Jingu up. He's going to apply more pressure to FNG now. My god, he's melting! So much damage. Inkswell upon Nikobaby. Dragon's Blood is there though. Crystallize very low, but the SF will be the first to fall after the fact, and Crystallize is now attempting to run away. Dragontail is up in 1 second. Balance Strike keeping him in place.
Oh
Limp.
god, Alliance are getting owned.
Limp is gone.
They're getting so owned.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Say it louder.
I think he might have taken it already, I'm not sure. It's a bird coming out.
Wouldn't be surprised. Slayer,
attack.
telekinesis keeps S4 at bay, but pretty much the
That's a
entirety of
good
the line.
steal.
here in this
Bloodlust
thing.
for Medusa and Monkey King stolen by the Rubik.
S4 able to get the primal split out. Soulbind onto 2. Looks like Disruptor's going to be the first to fall in this engagement. Inkswell will connect onto Crystallize. He's now basically at half HP. Find more pressure. The Fire Blast connects into the Dragon Blade. There's so many stuns, and down goes the Monkey. Despite Alliance losing fight after fight after fight. The Primal Split's stolen by Slayer. Let's see if he can do anything with it. Tier 1 tower will go down. But so far, Alliance has won this fight handily. And Skinny Company are still here for support here on the Dragon Knight. And yeah, the Primal Split not able to really when he gets to level 25, which will have to.
Alliance better be ready here. Good position from FNG.
Tier 1
Scouting out
tower
the
taking heavy damage. Slayer. Like it's going to be the Stampede into the Disruptor ult, and down goes Brew. You talked about how they needed that to take down the Brew to prevent the Primal Split. As Limp gets glimpsed into a Wukong's command, but there's the Shadow Fiend ult. Reckon doing heavy damage. Soulbind onto 2 now. FNG not able to get off a stun after the fact, and Limp and company have to get out of dodge. Magical with the, I guess no. They let the courier live. Inkswell to Limp. Not able to find anybody, but they're going to jump in onto Pasha with the Dragon Tail. Thunderclap on the Silence is there as well. And it looks like the Primal Split expended. That's a little bit surprising. Perhaps trying to zone out, assuming that the rest of Navi with that Alliance probably gives this up. S4, they know that he doesn't have Primal Split right now. Still a lot of damage being done to Pasha. He's actually going to jump in, does Limp, with a Static Storm to follow inside the Wukong's command. Limp taking heavy damage, and he gets melted. Not even close. Perhaps thought he was tankier than he actually is. FNG now getting spotted. Balance Strike keeps him in place. Telekinesis to follow, and that is a second kill for Navi. Alliance are just going to have to run now.
S4 is never going to get a Radiance in this game at a good timing, and I don't think the dagger matters that much. Like whether he gets a clap off before the split or not, and even if he does, it's not a good. Oh boy.
Static Storm onto 3 heroes, and they are melting left, right, and center. 2 dead right after that. Nikobaby able to get off the Requiem of Souls, but Limp is glimpsed back into the Wukong's command, and that is a double kill for Crystallize in 3 kill time. Can't play with you again. Such a pleasure and an honor to play with the great Synderen. As FNG is going to get hook stomped into the double edge, and that's a free kill. They might be able to find the Dragon Kill onto Monkey King. Drops in. Static Storm onto 2. The Soulbind is used to counteract this. The Glimpse now onto the Brewmaster, and he was just about to get Primal Split off, but not to be, my friend. Another death for poor S4. That is number 6 on his record. Magical and company going to continue on, but Nikobaby Requiem of Souls from the trees. Brewmaster buys back into the game, which means you have the Primal Split available. Buy back out of the Rubik now. Center was the first to fall. Magical, nice timing. BKB destroying Limp from every single side. He's going to focus onto Nikobaby now. He gets his BKB off. Looks like he'll find Crystallize in the end, so a double kill for Nico. Handskin. Oh my god, Slayer takes him out. They know Dragon Knight's ult has been expended. Still has a decent amount of duration left, but with the Aegis intact for Magical, dealing a lot of damage with the Sacred Relic, and still has the 9-second BKB now. He's gonna jump in with that Inkswell, gets telekinesis with a stun onto Illy. If they really need this kill, he gets silenced after the fact, but pops the Ghost Scepter, and as a result, will live at least for now with the Panda goes off and finally gets that pesky Disruptor. But he's going to buy back in the game along with the Ogre Magi as Crystallize jumps onto a tree. Limp is going to stun him with the Inkswell, but it doesn't have vision.
Oh, I didn't cut it. He cut it too late.
Didn't quite cut it. Crystallize pops the wand now at half HP. Soulbind onto 2. Crystallize is going to take the brunt of the damage, but Medusa is just going to sit inside the Static Storm and take out the Ogre Magi with ease. That is a dieback for him as Nikobaby forced to retreat with the BKB activated, and still an Aegis on the Medusa, so they haven't lost him yet. S4 will hook stomp into a glimpse and will likely be the second casualty here for Alliance, if you want to count the Ogre Magi dying twice.
There is gold for Rapier now. But if they could open up on the supports and kite the Dusa and then kill the last, that would be...
It's the bounty run Nikobaby with a huge Requiem of Soul. This is going to be right here, going the way of Alliance. Are you serious? Nikobaby picks it up. Unbelievable that he would put himself in that position. Crystallizes the BKB pop is now going to get initiated on, but the Ink Swell not going to do anything thanks to the BKB.
No,
We can't even get Boundless Strike off as Alliance has now turned this game off of one mistake from Navi. Holy Jesus.
He felt invincible. It's like my team is...
God.
This is rough. Like you gotta find a way of killing the Shadow Fiend, but the big difference here is you don't have the same amount of hard lockdown, or rather the Shadow Fiend has a Satanic and Shans and Yasha, so all of your stuns last half duration. And if he just gets the Satanic off, you don't have a dispel for it. So he's gonna hit twice and be full HP. Or even once with Rapier. Oh man, that's... I feel so sorry for Navi, man. That what a way.
We're gonna find the DK. That's not exactly the target you want since he's so tanky. Requiem of Souls, I believe that was Requiem of Souls. Getting destroyed inside his own ultimate. Holy jeez. Doing a decent job, but there's a Soulbind onto 2. Along with the silence to follow, Alliance just trying to space their time here. As there's a jump in from Limp, and this is the beginning of the end for Navi. As Magical pops his BKB, dies shortly after. I would not, yeah, I was gonna say GG to follow. And Navi just completely handed this game to Alliance. Oh my god.
Alliance.